there, familiar stellar. You did not land here by chance. That is correct. You have entered into a sacred world line collision. And this is a very interesting message that we're streamlining from the astral realm. So last night I saw a ceiling that was going to break through into an ocean, literally opening up to an infinity of possibilities when you think about the ocean and this existence that you're moving through being full of infinite realities, right? Life is a continuous summation of infinite quantum paths, each encoded as a wave of probability. And I'm hearing there is a new wave that's emerging within you, and these are probabilities that you've been scanning. Okay, I'm seeing you scanning that with your third eye. So there's something that you could have your eye on, but I'm seeing a fixation more on a soul level when it comes to watching a memory unfold as you walk down a path, right? It's almost like you've already seen how this goes, but you're experiencing the linear unfoldment of it. So anyway, if you think about that whole scene, it's basically saying that what used to be your ceiling is about to become your floor. And more than that, this is where the infinite field that you're drawing information from during this time, okay, the quantum field, this library is expanding to such a degree where the library walls begin to dissolve and you remember yourself as a pure creator. So I feel like you're stepping into, okay, the creator element. I'm seeing Sims, and you know how Sims have very specific gifts that they're kind of encoded with, right? This is like your avatar, okay, that you're navigating this experience in. And anyway, I was seeing, you know how they have different kind of abilities, like some of them have the ability to mute, some of them are more in the creative arts, others are more like have a green thumb. You know, these are like the different gifts that you've been encoded with, and I'm seeing it be your very specific energetic signature. Anyway, what were we talking about? Something to do with, yeah, that ceiling becoming your floor. It's almost as if you've unlocked the remembrance of a gift that you've always innately had within you, but has been suppressed or dormant. And what has lain dormant up until now is the fact that you are a creator. So what I was seeing is that your imagination is not just a passive dream, right? You're actually living inside of your dream. And I'm hearing you're surfing through the illusion of time and entering into different dream landscapes, right? Or frames vibrationally. It's like you're taking yourself somewhere visually, emotionally, energetically before your arrival in the physical. I just had like before your departure. So there's somewhere that you could be going, okay? But I'm seeing this as you're going there spiritually, okay, etherically. And this reality is actually attuning towards you, but it's almost like you're rehearsing possibilities during this time. And what came out for you is the maze and the temperance. So the maze talks about infinite, basically, you know, quantum paths. And then you also have the temperance, which is an earth angel, and temperance is also Sagittarian energy. So it's somebody that moves through this world, but also they're highly attuned to an otherworldly essence that I'm hearing is moving through them. So they have one foot in the water, right, which is the non-physical, the sea, the ocean, infinite potential, and also one foot on the land. So they're able to ground and anchor these dreams and wishes and visions into reality. And that's something that you're doing, okay? And it's because your intention is anchoring you, all right? And I'm seeing also Dharma, so it's leading to the rapid unfoldment of your path, but it's a way of holding onto potential realities in superposition until your focus, your actions, and persistence begin to collapse them into form around you. Okay, so it's not even that you're entering into new realities, it's that realities are tuning into you because of what it is that you're tuning yourself to. So what it is that you're consistently observing during this time within yourself actually sets the stage for what it is that you will eventually experience in the physical material plane, and what it is that you'll experience outside of yourself. Okay, but if your mind is full of doubt, okay, if it's full of fear or limitation, those versions of reality will begin to collapse around you. If you remember yourself as an infinite creator, okay, I'm hearing that is entangled with limitless potential realities, all in resonance with your highest expanded versions of self, okay, your highest timelines, then you train your vision to see growth, okay, to seek out opportunity, to seek out synchronicities, alignments, okay. I'm hearing characters collapsing into your experience. I'm hearing even earth angels in disguise, because the temperance is an earth angel, okay, Sagittarian energy. And if you are an earth angel, you will draw in resonant beings into your field, okay. This plasma life form that can incarnate into the physical realm to come and engage with you in your third dimensional journey. So that's what I'm seeing for you. This is like earth angels in disguise that could come through the form of strangers, because they're showing me this quote that says, "Do not neglect to show hospitality to strangers, for thereby some may have entertained angels unawares." Over time, there are probabilities that will become your actual lived reality. It will begin to reveal to you possibilities that you are holding in your imagination right now, right? In your vision, in your third eye, that then begin to collapse around your very being. So there is some kind of reconfiguration that's taking place internally, and the external is now mirroring that, right? Because it's as within, so without. So your attention isn't just noticing a new reality, it's that it's noticing a new shape that's taking form, a new thought form that is collapsing through space and time and taking a very tangible shape. So there's something that's collapsing into reality. Now, with temperance as well, what I was seeing is the integration between worlds. So this is like the non-physical manifesting into the physical form, and you being I'm hearing one of many. So yeah, you can find yourself alone in a maze at the end of a labyrinth of corridors and spirals that lead to many outcomes. There is an exit and a center of every circle, and you could just take any one you walk by, but only some exits lead to a life that's meant for you, or in other words, in alignment with what your initial intentions were before this incarnation. There are great lives that you're meant to live that are buried deep in the maze, but you'll eventually have to walk towards the one that calls your name, or you could spend a lifetime walking in vain. So, this is about answering a call. It's not about a lack of calling, it's about fear that can arise when it comes to actually answering it. So, you can walk by another spiral of the maze, you hear a sound calling, and as you move towards it, it doesn't feel perfect, but it does fit, and you've grown tired of looking. This card shows up when it's time to make a compromise. Expectations do not always meet reality, and that is just a fact of life. Sometimes the outcome is not what it is that you were hoping for, and a compromise is in order. Take the middle road and celebrate that you made it out the maze at all. And with temperance, there is almost something that you are seeking in a form, okay, and they want you to start seeking an essence right now. Understand your why, okay, what is behind it. I'm hearing what is driving you during this time. Is it desire? Are you moving towards a desire and you're in resonance with the absence of it because you feel like you will only be happy once you achieve this thing in the physical? Or how can you feel that feeling in the now? You know, there's something about how can you feel gratitude for what is already yours that you will inevitably experience in the now, even when you're under the illusion of separation between it, because that illusion is time, which is the distance between these two events. And what I'm seeing for you is almost like having to take that first step even if it doesn't feel perfect, and I feel like that's what the compromise is, right? Maybe you felt like you've needed, okay, they're showing me the Queen of coins energy. So she has within her her negotiation skills, her trading abilities. Even if she doesn't have the material possessions or equipment that she thinks she needs, she has a skill innately within her that allows her to understand that she is the embodiment of wealth. Okay, she holds the potential of bringing something from a small seed into a vast forest, okay, because within that one seed holds the DNA of that infinite potential. So you're in a liminal phase during this time where you're kind of traveling between different realms, okay, and maybe even zones or even personal chapters in your life. It does feel like you're entering into a new chapter, and your mind is dramaticizing almost like the multiple awakenings that's reminding you that reality really is fluid, and it's more fluid than it feels. Okay, there's an illusion of physicality here. Even, for example, I'm not holding this book right now. The negative electrons orbiting the atoms in my hand are repelling, okay, this electromagnetic repulsion, the negative atoms that are orbiting the atoms of this book. So there is an illusion of physicality in this realm, right? And once you remember that this experience is more fluid, which means that it's malleable, which means that it's actually something that reorganizes itself due to the physical laws that you set upon yourself, right? The belief systems that you hold. I'm hearing reorganizes itself in quantum superposition in accordance with what your state of being is. So with temperance, the keywords are balance, right? It's about a synthesis and also a blending of opposites and a travel between realms. And the temperance specifically is like an alchemical mixing of these different elemental factors where your intuition is guiding you to make very physical changes in your reality during this time. I'm hearing take very physical steps. And this is going to blend different identities of yourself, maybe even different timelines into a single journey. So you're going to see how there is something that you're fixated on with gravitational acceleration, something that you're very honed in on that is merging with you on a soul level. Okay, it's something that's merging with your physical experience because the soul is experiencing growth in this realm through this physical vessel. And that's why you're being called, I'm hearing, to align yourself with very physical action, because this is activations that will take place. Okay, and I'm seeing activations as like a ripple. Every step that you're taking during this time, or every action that you have that's being supported with that intention, and you being anchored in that intention, being very clear on what it is that you want to experience. Okay, that's a very important part. Okay, some people are not very clear about their intention, what it is that they want to experience. It leads to a ripple effect, and that sends out signal into the quantum field. Okay, a transmission that is then received, and you will witness reality reconfigure itself or correspond with your internal state of being. So yeah, it's an archetype of that liminal traveler that has one foot in the other world or otherworldly aspect of themselves, the more non-physical, and also one foot in this world. Now we're going to talk about the way that you're being perceived as a result of this, right? By other extensions and reflections and refractions of yourself, okay? So the mediator, that's what this element is. It's somebody that utilizes the art of moderation. So there's something that you're taking action towards frame by frame, step by step, and you're witnessing small, I'm hearing like molecular changes take place. This could be about the subatomic layer of this reality. So this is about the reorganization that's taking place in your life. So there's certain things that you're reorganizing in regards to what stays and what goes, but it's about an inner steadiness that you have. And also I'm hearing a sense of certainty that you're also aligning with internally, and it's allowing you to recognize what it is that you feel in alignment with in the external, okay, especially when it comes to these different quantum paths. And it appears like there's nothing that can push you off course, okay? It appears like there's nothing that can push you off course during this time. And this is bringing us to like the mediator or the alchemist, because it's the one that restores balance and can also see the cosmos in what appears to be chaotic or a secret order to what may appear to be disorderly. And this could be about people noticing your ability to bridge these different realities, okay, or these different versions of yourself, and find the common language between these opposing sides. So this could be the conversation between your highest potential and then also the fearful aspect of yourself, because your highest potential lies on the other side of your fear. That's literally where your freedom and liberation lies. And even though there could be fear rising within the body that you've incarnated into, you're holding space for that very specific localized aspect of yourself. And there's almost a conversation taking place where, as you surrender or pause to adapt to a new flow, okay, I'm hearing like a new momentum, because I'm seeing you call your life force back from certain timelines that you've been entangled with based upon intentions or goals that you had set before something had streamlined into your awareness. But now you're aware of this, it's almost like you're giving yourself permission to redirect or rechannel your energy. That's what it feels like. So yeah, it's almost like you're finding harmony within that, okay? And because of that, you'll have a calming presence, right? It's somebody that can pivot, it is somebody that can, I'm hearing, slowly adjust and honor the sacred recalibration that begins to emerge. Yeah, even during times of chaos, there is a cosmic force that flows through you and it's felt in your presence. And then this is also somebody that is mysteriously whole within themselves. Again, they move with a sense of certainty, moving with that desire, not towards a desire, but moving with that desire, knowing that there's only an illusion of separation between it. And this is about strength and also softness that you have that doesn't contradict itself. You know, it's almost like your strength comes in surrender. And this could be about the form that something takes place in, or when it happens, or how it happens. It's like you're open to the myriad possibilities of the when and the where it will transpire. So time is an ingredient. That's something that you use. It allows you to trust slowing down the process of something, right? It's not someone that rushes. Nature does not rush, yet everything is still accomplished. It's somebody that allows experiences to kind of simmer until wisdom emerges. And there is sacred within the ordinary when it comes to the way that you align yourself on a daily basis, every day, right? That allow you to anchor the spiritual into the physical. This is somebody that sees the practical aspects of their life as spiritual secret acts, okay? Because I'm hearing these are like the small things that your soul enjoys. Your soul enjoys like third dimensional duties or ingredients that you get to play with when it comes to things that you want to cook up in your experience. And you are able to also align the spiritual in practical matters, right? So this is the unity of opposites that happens in your life, and it's part of a larger dance that's taking place, and this is a dance of transformation and change, and you being able to surrender to that ebb and flow right now. The temperance person is a living bridge between realms, whether that's between cultures, whether that's between countries, dimensions. They are literally this bridge, and they don't force outcomes. They blend and harmonize until a middle path begins to reveal itself. And that's a path that they never would have been able to design, I'm hearing, with the human mind. Okay, this is like an entirely new path that is born and revealed through your ability to not force an outcome during this time. So where are you allowing the different chapters of your life to inform each other instead of pull apart? Temperance kind of reminds you that the world that you occupy, the philosophies, the frameworks in which you view this existence through, maybe even physical location or emotional state of being, spiritual insight can be integrated into a unified whole force. So it's almost like you are whole within yourself, with or without. I'm hearing you're whole within yourself with the illusion of there being distance between where it is that you are and something that you're wishing to accomplish. Okay, so that's you know, someone that's just so sure, like without a doubt in their mind, at least it appears like that. It's somebody that is so sure of themselves or whatever it is. It's like, again, it's a memory unfolding. It's something that has already come to be, but you're witnessing the becoming of it. Inevitable. It's like the inevitability of your success. The linear unfoldment of a quantum reality that is already existing simultaneously alongside yours, alongside this present moment. And in that knowing, it attunes and collapses around you. Your one Cosmos Oracle message is scintillation. Scintillation basically talks about a bright idea that you'll be having. Okay, it's not even focusing. A bright idea that you're going to be having. It talks about almost like a divine spark or download. So there are things that you're being guided to actually, again, align yourself with in the physical. But it's ways that you're being guided beyond the mind. Your heart knows the way, is what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing the Cheshire Cat, like there's an octave within you that already knows and is like grinning and smiling as the human is trying to even conceptualize. Oh, something that cannot even be. I'm hearing captured and owned. And it's because everything is here for you to experience. Every single thing is here for you to experience in this realm. And not only is there an illusion of not having something just to be able to experience having it, but it's an illusion of having it. Everything is an experience. I'm even seeing like a title, okay, or a goal or an achievement of some kind be a conscious entity of itself. Okay, it's a very specific vibrational frequency that is also you. You are everything. You are the window. You are the floor. You are the door. You are the ceiling. And it feels like you're breaking through into your fluid nature once again. Remember yourself as more non-physical. You are the bed, you are the chair, you are the one sitting on it. Does that make sense? It's like you are everything. Everything is consciousness. And there's an illusion of having something that is really innately you. Can we just break that down for a second? Can we just let that seep in for a second? You're experiencing yourself through infinite, countless life forms. Undifferentiated bandwidths of frequency light. You're experiencing yourself through it all. It's really that simple. It really is. So, I'm going to love any of you guys right there. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, do consider subscribing. I'd love to have you around. Personal reading details also down below. And also check out Autistic if you guys are looking for some high quality AA grade jewelry. This is our third eye chakra collection I have on today. Absolutely beautiful. I'll share this with you guys in the very near future. And yeah, you have a discount code for that down below. $1 of the proceeds are donated towards otter sanctuaries and wildlife. If you guys can't tell, I'm just very, very mellow today. There's just a lot that's been going on, but I feel really good. So I'm just high on life. So I'm gonna love any of you right there. Sending you guys so much love, and I'll speak to you very, very soon. Until next time, bye.